So, you've got yourself a Jag Super Saloon. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, breaking the UK national speed limit shortly thereafter. Powerful cats aren't supposed to be caged on our public roads. They desire the freedom of a track day, and none come better than Goodwood. A proper old-fashioned circuit which hasn't been modified over the years to slow down cars as they've become ever more powerful. Everyone has their first track day, so if you haven't done one before or just haven't raced at Goodwood before, here's an overview of what to expect. As you can see, I arrived around 7:30 in the morning and weather conditions were foggy. However, being spring, we just had to wait for Mother Nature to do her thing with the sun and to kiss the fog goodbye. Sure, racing in the morning was delayed a bit, waiting for the fog to clear, but I'd rather get good track time on a sunny day as opposed to a slightly longer session on a dark winter's day. As you enter the complex, find yourself a place to park and then start the sign-on process. On this occasion, the track event was being hosted by the Harwoods Group for their customer base. I've had plenty of issues with main dealers in the past, mainly BMW ones, but I can honestly say Harwoods are on another level altogether. They're not paying me to say this, so I'll leave it at that, but if they're watching and they want to loan me a car, haha, get in touch. Before you can race your vehicle, it's got to be noise tested. Each track has its own noise limits, and even the same track can have different noise limits for different events. On this occasion it was 105 decibels all day, which for those not in the know is simply awesome. It means even the loudest of cars are welcome. Goodwood measures the average noise output over the hour from all cars which have been on track. More cars on track in a given hour means the average car needs to be quieter. On other occasions that I've attended Goodwood with track day organisers, it's been 98 decibels drive-by all day. This was when I didn't even have a Spires exhaust, and even then I got cautioned for breaching 99 decibels on drive-by. It's no fun when you have to watch how much noise you're making, as this involves changing up a gear early and being easy on the gas. On your first track day, the noise element is always a learning curve, so maybe just book yourself on a cheaper half-day course in case your car is louder than you think. You can get cautioned for noise one more time, and then after that they've got the right to kick you off the event. This is the actual audio from my Goodwood noise test with the Spires exhaust. As you can see, I taped a microphone to my rear bumper. Unfortunately, this is the only audio clip which came out. All the rest of the stuff was distorted due to the audio levels being way too high. Here you can see my XFR proudly wearing a 105 dB sticker. Permission to be as loud as I want. After everyone was noise tested, we still had to wait for the fog to clear, so this provided for some time to stretch your legs and say hello to your fellow enthusiasts. Access to the pit lane is via a queuing system, and as you can see here, everyone parks up in an orderly manner. Here we are parking up in the pit lane, just waiting for the fog to clear. The Goodwood motor circuit is set in some lovely grounds and makes for a great day out even to spectate. You'll never know what cars you'll see. Your adrenaline is pumping, your oil temperature is just right, tyre pressure's all checked beforehand. All that's left is for you to have a blast. This being my first lap of the day, I'll cut the footage short. My goal on this lap was to get some heat into the tyres and the brakes, getting everything up to operating temperature. Plus I find it's always a good idea to re-familiarise yourself with the track before giving it your all. Just to reiterate, track days are not racing days. They are simple rules every driver should follow to let faster drivers past on the straights. No overtaking is allowed on the corners. These rules make for an enjoyable and safe event for everybody. After all, no one wants their pride and joy hit by an idiot. The red flag came out after a few laps, so we slowed right down and left the track in an orderly manner. As you leave the track, you can either park your car up to let the engine and brakes cool down, or you can join the back of the queue to join the pit lane again. In this instance, I didn't get to do that many laps on my first outing, so I just joined the back of the queue again. Now that you know how the event is run, let's see some hot laps. Well, given my driving skills, they're more like warm, but I'm getting better and better. Best thing I learnt in school is that practice makes you perfect. On track, you won't be worried about speed cameras or the cops as you exceed 70 miles per hour. Trust me, you'll be too busy keeping your eyes and your car on the track to even check your speedo. We know the XFR is quick off the line, yet what isn't mentioned so often is that the XFR excels at short stopping distances. Only once did I check my speedo at high speed and clock myself at over 135 miles an hour, having to then brake hard to prepare for the approaching corner. 135 miles an hour is around 200 foot per second, so even the quickest of glances at the speedo will cost you 100 foot of track and valuable time to line up your car properly for the next corner. So there we have it, that's a Goodwood track day. Trust me, it's well worth a visit. If you don't mind, give me some support by clicking the like button. It will keep me motivated to bring you more content. Lastly, it wouldn't be a Max REVS video unless we had some music and pictures, so on that note, cue the band.